Well, the Karnataka government's decision to scrap 4% Muslim quota is turning into a big poll issue ahead of assembly elections in the state. The move, remember, has come under fire from the Muslim community leaders. Top Muslim religious leaders of Karnataka, in fact, met together. They decided to counter the move politically and also legally. In fact, Jamiat Ulama-e-Hind President Maulana Mahmood Madani has also condemned the move and has declared that the Muslim body will be moving the court against the government's decision. SDPI, in the meanwhile, which is considered the political wing of the now banned radical outfit PFI, has also called for a protest today. All district units of SDPI have been asked to hit the streets against the Bommai government's decision. The decision was announced on last Friday, and has already triggered a massive political war in the state. Though interestingly, Home Minister Amit Shah, while addressing an election rally in Karnataka on Sunday, endorsed the BJP government's decision, claimed that it was Congress vote bank politics that gave rise to the 4% Muslim quota and that there is no constitutional provision for quota based on religion.
मिनॉरिटी को आरक्षण दिया था ना, वो संविधान सम्मत नहीं था। संविधान के अंदर धर्म के आधार पर किसी को आरक्षण देने का कोई प्रोविजन नहीं है। ये कांग्रेस सरकार ने अपनी तुष्टीकरण की राजनीति के कारण माइनॉरिटी को रिजर्वेशन दिया था। वो माइनॉरिटी का रिजर्वेशन भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने समाप्त कर वोकलिगा और लिंगायत समाज को देकर बंधारण के स्पिरिट को लागू करने का काम किया है।
In the meanwhile, more news coming in. A protest also being staged in Koppal by the Muslim community over the government revoking reservation under 2B category and giving it to Lingayats and Vokaliga. So protest currently being staged in Koppal. Let me quickly go across to Deepak joining us with more details. The SDPI today has also planned for large-scale protests across Karnataka. In the meanwhile, these protests being staged by members of the Muslim community in Koppal. What can you tell us about the demands being raised? Deepak, already several leaders of the Muslim communities have said that they will challenge this move legally as well.
Yes, there's already legal recourse that's being looked at, and they are saying that this is completely a biased way of looking at things, and what the BJP has done is injustice to the community is something that they're echoing unanimously. And we saw in Koppal, like you mentioned, a lot of people from the Muslim community gathered there and staged a massive protest saying that the government should take back its decision where they have removed the 4% reservation that the Muslims enjoyed under 2B, and then placed the Muslims, of course, now under EWS. When you ask the BJP about this, they of course defend the move and say that under EWS the quota is 10% compared to the 4% that they got earlier, so there's no injustice that has been done. And the earlier 2B reservation that they had, when many of the BJP leaders, including we heard Mr. Amit Shah himself there, say that has been unconstitutional, and they've just rectified that at this point.
Absolutely. In fact, if we go by the Home Minister's clarification, rather reaction that was made on last Sunday itself, Deepak, he was very, very clear in stating that no quota can be given based on religion. But that seems to have not cut ice with the Muslim community leaders really, and we do see political outfits also now taking to streets.
Yes, we've seen even condemnation that's coming from the Congress party. We're going to witness protests in just about half an hour from now in Bengaluru as well, from the SDPI as well, who are also saying that this is the BJP targeting Muslims in another way, and they have done that in the past in various ways, and this is taking away reservation is yet another way of targeting them. They're also saying on one hand they talk about sabka saath sabka vikas, but here this is clearly injustice being meted out to the community is something that some of the political parties, including SDPI and Congress, have all said.
Absolutely. In fact, as far as the politics around this mega move by the BJP Sarkar in Karnataka is concerned, the Congress has vowed to bring this 4% quota under the 2B category back if they're voted to power. So election-wise as well, electorally as well, this is going to be a big contesting issue between the Congress, the BJP, the JDS as well, because this move first in years ago was brought in by the JDS itself.
Well, definitely, and especially, to accommodate Lingayats, that was something that the BJP had to do, because there were multiple protests that were happening. In fact, some of the seers of the Lingayat community were on a dharna at Freedom Park for weeks together, and there was a lot of pressure that was mounting from the Vakaliga community as well. But taking the reservation to give it to these two communities from the 2B quota which the Muslims enjoyed, especially ahead of elections, the Congress and the other parties, JDS and even now the SDPI, are all saying that this is to cater to the Hindus, the majority vote bank, and somewhere once again target the minorities. We'll really have to see, as the legal recourse as well is being sought, how this move really, whether it will stand the test of the courts as well.
All right, stay on with us. Lots of reactions have been coming in. Protests currently